Hi, Yogi, and welcome to your practice. My name is Alan. This is Yin Yoga. For today's flow, we won't be needing any props, so you just need to make time for yourself, your mat, and your presence. That would do. So go ahead, sit on your Sukhasana easy seated pose, and just cross your legs with your right foot closer to your groin and your left leg right in front. Begin to extend your arms with the tops of your hands laying comfortably on top of your lap. Try to create that lengthening of the spine with a smile in your lips. You may gaze downwards or close your eyes as we sit here. Let your body feel how the legs, your sit bones connect with the ground. Let your body feel your shoulders and your elbows relax. And let your breath be your guide all throughout this practice. Inhaling to your nose. Exhaling to your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Now slowly come back to center. We'll be switching legs this time, so go ahead. You're gonna pull your left foot closer to your groin and your right leg in front. Do the same extension of your arms and gently letting your palms face up. Allow your shoulders and your elbows to just relax and hang for a bit. Go ahead, gaze downwards until you may close your eyes. Allow the sit bones, your external thighs to stay on the mat. Slowly inhale, come back to center. And exhale, opening your eyes. Let's move on to the next pose. We're gonna do a half butterfly pose. So go ahead, extending your right leg and your left heel still close to your groin. And at this point, we'll try to have your toes flexed up for your right foot. And when you're ready, you're gonna extend your right leg or right arm and grab onto your right ankle. Land your right elbow on top of your right knee. You may find yourself maybe with the right leg or the right arm inside or outside. So whichever feels that would help you contract your right waist as you expand your left, right? So when you're ready, begin to extend your left arm, leaning towards the right, pointing towards the right side. Now try to turn your chest outwards with your arm above your head. If you want, you can even place your left hand behind your head, creating that expansion on your chest. If you want, you can even go lower and stay. Slowly inhale. Gonna remove your left hand behind your head as you walk your right hand close to your waist. And we're gonna rest here for a while so you can really feel the expansion of the left side as well as the contraction of the right side. So notice as well if your right foot dangled a bit. So try to really flex those toes up to remain in that position. On your next inhale, begin to extend your left leg to the side and pull your right foot close to your groin. When you're ready, reach out for your left ankle with your left hand and drop your left elbow on top of your left knee. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift your right arm as you point to your opposite toe. So, pointing with your right fingers towards the left toes. Again, if this is too much for your right arm, then maybe you may place your right hand behind your head or behind your neck, and you're gonna feel a lot on the opening. So you'll feel this stretch coming from your right butt cheek all the way up to your right armpit, all the way up to your right elbow. And stay here for a while. You may even feel that need to go deeper as you walk your left hand further away from your ankle towards your left foot. And again, continue with your breath. For every time that you go deeper, bending deeper to your left side, slowly inhale, remove the bind from your right arm as you crawl your left hand closer to your waist. We're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths before we sweep our feet under. And you'll notice that when coming out of the pose, when it comes to yin yoga, there feels like a pulse coming from the tips of your fingers all the way to that source of origin, meaning to say maybe if the hinge or the bend was coming from the waist, then from the tip of your fingers all the way to that waist, you can really feel that stretch with maybe a current or an electric pulse. Slowly bend your left knee. We're gonna sweep our feet under and have your knees as wide as your shoulders. Curl your toes under. And we're gonna sit on your heels for this pose. At this point, we're gonna focus first on the soles of your feet. So really distribute your toes evenly as you press the balls of your feet on the mat with your hips right above your heels. Slowly inhale, release the tension coming from your feet, untuck the toes, and pull your knees as wide as the mat, big toes together. Now try to rest your belly inside your thighs as we walk further forward for your child's pose. Go ahead, drop your elbows, drop your forehead on the ground. Slowly inhale, come back to center, lift your forehead off the ground. We're gonna walk this time towards the right side. So, you may feel that your belly is way above your right thigh. When you're there, begin to drop your forehead and let it hang. Let your elbows stay on the floor. Slowly inhale, look forward. We're gonna walk this time to the left side until you can reach your left knee with your belly right above your left thigh. When you're there, begin to drop your elbows and let your head hang low. Slowly inhale, look forward, walk your hands back to the center. And then we're gonna move our hips forward till you can bring yourself up to a tabletop. Slowly, one leg after the other, you're gonna lower down your hips until you can stay on your Sphinx, extending your arms forward with your elbows right under your shoulders. So go ahead, begin to lift your chest and gaze forward. Slowly, you're gonna lower down your chin on the ground, maybe splay your elbows to the side, and stack your hands on top of another, and then stay here for a while. You may place your chin or maybe your forehead on the stacked hands and stay. Slowly inhale, come back to center, lifting your head. And then this time, we're gonna roll onto our back. All right? We're gonna bend our knees and place your feet on the floor. Let's begin with our feet hip-width apart, and then slowly collapse your knees to the center. And this is a very gentle release on the hips, and place your hands on top of each other on your belly. We're gonna stay here for a while. Slowly come back to center. Begin to blink your eyes open. Now this time we're gonna pull our knees towards our chest and begin to pull your knees outwards. When you're ready, you're gonna insert your arms through the center and go ahead, grab your ankles. Now, for some of you, this might be unstable, so go ahead, you may even interlock your fingers behind your feet with the soles of your feet together, and this is to really relax your lower back as you also release the tension coming from your inner thigh. Gonna stay here for a while. Now slowly inhale, come back to center. Release the bind with your feet and pull your knees together. And stay here for a while. Now, create a cactus with your arms, with your palms facing the ceiling. Parallel your shoulders to your elbows. And then from here, with your knees together, we're gonna twist first to your right side and stay. Now, what will happen if you feel that your left shoulder is trying to lift off the floor? Try to pull it back and allowing the shoulder blade to really touch the ground. So you can feel that stretch coming from your left rib all the way down to your left hip. Stay here for a while, gazing upwards, or maybe to opposite side, to your left shoulder, or maybe the same as your right side. Stay here. Now try not to forget to breathe. Inhaling to your nose, exhaling to your nose. Now slowly inhale. Pull your knees back to center. This time we will fall our knees towards the left side. Now again, try to really feel your shoulder blades touching the ground. So pull back your right shoulder on the floor as you keep on stretching. Feel that stretch coming from your right lats or right rib cage all the way to your right hip. Stay here for a while. On your next inhale, pull your knees towards the center as you slowly extend one leg after the other downwards. Extend your arms to both sides with your hands a little bit away from your waist. Palms facing the ceiling. Gazing upwards, begin closing your eyes and stay. Slowly come back to center, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and blink your eyes open. Feet together, extending your arms and hands all the way up. And roll onto one side, bending your left or right knee and staying here for a while. Now go ahead, press yourself up and sit on your Sukhasana easy seated pose. Now at this point, you may place one leg after the other, or maybe your right or maybe your left. So begin placing your hands on your lap and rotating your shoulders up, back, and down. Continue grounding here, listening to your body, listening to your mind. Placing your hands together in prayer. Thank you so much for having me lead you in today's practice. I hope to see you again next time.